Oh, I watched this movie the other night, and there was this one scene. It didn't involve any screaming, no running, no blood, just two people, a car, a moment, and the kind of silence that holds more weight than any words could. Stick around, because halfway through, I'll tell you the small gesture that flipped the whole scene on its head, and by the end, there's a truth most people miss. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. It starts with a girl who didn't ask to be there. New town, new school, same tired promises from her dad that this time will be better. She doesn't believe it. And honestly, neither does he. They move into this tight little community where the sidewalks are quiet and the smiles are fake. Everything feels like it's hiding something. She keeps to herself at first, until a few kids at school pull her in. Not bad kids, just the kind who wear their rebellion like armor. That afternoon, they hit a local store. Two of the guys stage a fight in the aisle. One of them yells that he slept with the other's grandmother. It's so absurd that even the cashier laughs. While everyone's distracted, the rest of the group swipes drinks and snacks. But here's the part that stuck with me. One guy doesn't take anything. Well, not exactly. He pockets a few things, but before they leave, he drops some bills on the counter. No one notices. No one thanks him. But that little move, it says everything about who he is. Now here's where it shifts. Later that night, after the sun disappears and the town pretends to sleep, they meet up again. Same crew, less chaos. There's a prank with masks. But it's not the prank that matters. It's what comes after. He offers to drive her home. She says yes. They sit in his car outside her house. No music, no rush. Just quiet. And in that stillness, they talk. Not small talk, not flirting, real stuff, pain, family, feeling like you don't belong. And somewhere in the middle of that conversation, she leans in, says, "Thanks for listening to all my shit." He smiles. Me too. Then she kisses him. It's gentle at first. Then it deepens. Not hungry, not desperate, just real. She leans across the console and meets him halfway. He doesn't lunge, doesn't try to make it more. He just meets her there. And for a second, it feels like time folds in on itself. Like they're both suspended in a space that doesn't belong to the rest of the town. A place where they aren't judged. A place where they get to be exactly who they are. But right then, a knock. Sharp, sudden. Her father. Outside the car. He doesn't open the door. Just knocks like a warning shot. She steps out. He's already fuming. "Have you been drinking? You drunk again?" His eyes aren't on her. They're locked on the guy in the driver's seat. And for a second, there's this crack of defiance. The guy starts to argue, says they're in high school, says drinking happens, says he's fine to drive. But then, she gently shakes her head from behind her father, doesn't say anything, just gives him this look, like, don't. Not because he's wrong, but because she knows her father, knows this isn't a conversation, it's a verdict that's already been passed. And to his credit, he stops. If you're still here, it probably hit you the same way it hit me. Not every loud moment in a movie is the most important one. Sometimes it's the silences, the pauses, the things left unsaid. Comment below. The knock said it all. And if you want more stories like this, ones that go beneath the surface, subscribe. I dig into the emotional moments most people miss. Here's what gets me. She never says a word to defend herself, never protests, never cries, never explains. Just stands there. Not because she's scared, but because she's tired. She knows speaking won't change anything, so she chooses silence. Because in this house, silence is safer. But earlier, when she kissed him, that was her voice. She made the first move. She claimed that moment, and it was hers, until her father tried to take it back. You watch enough horror and drama, and you start to expect the loud stuff. The screaming, the blood, the big reveals. But this was something else. A girl who needed one moment of control. A guy who knew how to hold space without owning it. And a father who reminded us that not all threats wear a mask. This wasn't a scene about romance. It was a scene about survival, about choosing yourself, even if only for one kiss. If you felt that too, if something about it sat heavy in your chest, drop a comment. I just shared. Let's talk about it.